Welcome back to Signature Series Rigs, guys. Bear with me, I'm battling quite a bit of wind, so I'm hoping the microphone is not picking it up. But nonetheless, today I want to tell you a little bit about Laura. This is likely Laura's last episode because we are all but complete with our projects here on Laura. Laura was a forgotten Z71 Tahoe in a field that we picked up a few months ago. It's a one-owner vehicle prior to our purchase. And we really felt like she deserved a second chance back on the road, going to soccer practice and fishing trips and vacations and whatnot. So we spent a little time on her and gave her a little love, and here we are today. So I don't have the list in front of me, but I'll definitely hit on a few points, and you can follow along and look back at some of the past videos of what we've done to Laura. But nonetheless, 2005 Z71 Tahoe, roughly 148,000 miles, I believe. We've done a lot of cosmetics. We repainted the hood. It was faded, had some rust spots on it. We repaired the roof. It looked like somebody may have tried to break in at some point, or maybe they locked their keys in it, who knows. So we repaired that, repainted it. We polished up the paint all the way around. It came back really, really nice. We were really pleased with that, as a matter of fact. The sunroof wasn't working when we picked it up. Oddly enough, first vehicle, it was just a fuse. How often is it typically a fuse? For me, 99.9% of the time, it is not that easy, but it was on Laura and it's functioning great. So we're not going to try to fix something else that's not broken. We went ahead and did, of course, new headlights, new marker lights. We decided not to paint the bumper. After we polished it up, it looked pretty good, so we went ahead and stuck with that. Of course, typical on these vehicles, the front driver's seat had some cuts and it was missing some pieces, and it just kind of got tore up and mangled up over the years. They all do. So we replaced that with a matching cover. It looks great. Laura is a fully loaded Z71 Tahoe. As I mentioned before, it has a sunroof, second row buckets, DVD, navs, the whole 9 yards. Maintenance wise on Laura, we did spark plugs, wires, oil change, transmission fluid service. So we changed the transmission fluid. We also put a new transmission filter in there. New air filter, four-wheel alignment. We did new rotors, front and rear. They're drilled and slotted. New brakes, front and rear, and new calipers in the rear. Interestingly enough, when we did the new calipers in the rear, they were both stuck, and they actually remedied the issue we had with the ABS system, which I knew that, but it was the traction control system also. They remedied that, so it's kind of interesting. Let's see. Laura had a mangled up rear quarter panel on that side and rear bumper. You might remember that if you've seen that episode. So we replaced the rear bumper, fixed the quarter panel. We did some serious carpet cleaning in this thing because it had years and years and years of stains and stuff, and I was pretty happy with how it turned out. Yeah, I can't really recall what else needed to be done on Laura. Like I said, it was just a forgotten Z71 Tahoe in the field somewhere, and when I was growing up, these things right here were the king of the hill. If this was in your driveway in your neighborhood, you had it going on. And I still, to this day, I love these Tahoes and Suburbans and the Silverados. If you're familiar with these at all, there's hardly any vehicle out there, in my opinion, that drives and rides better than this platform. I mean, the seats are just like you're sitting in a recliner going on vacation. I've taken many of these on vacation, different year models, different setups. I love them, and that's part of the reason why we like to revive these. As you know, we have a couple different trucks on the channel right now. They're all GMT 800 platform or square body. But nonetheless, guys, this is Laura's last episode. We'll take you on a quick walk around so you can kind of see how well she turned out. Remember, we're building these vehicles, reviving these trucks to be driven. They're not to be perfect. They're not going to be showroom. They're not SEMA builds. We want to get this thing back on the road, be reliable, but also look good in that car pickup line when you're picking up your kids at school. So here we go. replaced the door switch and had to do some repairs on the actual panel. We replaced the seat bottom. Laura's got factory nav, DVD, sunroof, second row buckets, pretty much loaded to the gills. Now some of you may recall we had to put this back bumper on there and fix this quarter panel. We also repaired and repainted the hood, new headlights and marker lights. We decided not to paint the bumper this go around. We purchased this set of wheels and tires used off at Marketplace. They have good tread, they'll pass inspection. New brakes, new rotors, new calipers in the rear, Virginia State inspected. Some of you may remember the roof had some damage there. We fixed that. The top of the door. The door itself, you might remember there was a big gouge in there from maybe like a 4-post lift or something. We took care of that. New plugs and wires on Laura. Service the AC system. Both front and rear AC function correctly. Oil change, transmission fluid change, and filter. Fresh alignment. All the goodies.